know who needs to maybe hear this today. Maybe it's just me sharing my heart helps me heal. I've found with my own struggles and my own trauma that as I help others and as I share my hurt and things that God has done for me to help me overcome, I heal that much more. You know, there is a time in my life, not that long ago, just a few years ago, where I remember I was just at my one of my lowest points. I've been at a low spot multiple times, but this was significantly low. And I'm laying at the bottom of the shower, not to be showering, just to be laying there to cope somehow. Just laying at the bottom of the shower, the water is running on me. And for some reason, in that moment, I cried out to God. And I just said, Lord, please help me. I'm crying so bad, my eyes are swollen, the tears just keep flowing, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. I can feel my heartbeat in my neck and in my face, and you know, it was one of those cries, like it was a deep, ugly cry that the only thing I could do is call out to God to help me. And I just said, why do I have to keep going through trauma after trauma, hurt after hurt, betrayal after betrayal? Like you know, this is spreading as far as, you know, as early as my childhood, my early 20s, you know, all my life. And I'm just like, I can't take anymore. Why do I have to keep enduring so much? You know, and now I'm at a point in my life where I have seen the good things God can do with your hurt. How He can turn your pain into purpose. Because He's done that for me so many times. Sometimes I'm asked, how do you know that there's a God? I know that I know there's a God because of the undeniable things, miraculous things that have happened for me in my life that could have only been God. We're talking helping me overcome depression, suicidal thoughts at one point in my life, extreme just anxiety. You know, but He whispers to me now and He says, every single thing that you have gone through is going to be used to help someone else. So imagine the magnitude of people you are going to be able to help and minister to and help heal and bless their lives because you know what they're going through. You know, and my husband always says two things can be true at once. So you can be thankful for what God can do in your life, how He can turn bad into good, how when one door closes, He opens another. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt through the process. Doesn't mean that you should have gone through what you went through. Sometimes we wear scars of other people's mistakes. Sometimes really terrible things happen to good people. But the thing is God can work that for your good though. God will turn that pain into purpose. He will turn that test into a testimony. And He can use it to help someone else, to bless somebody else, to show them they're not alone, to show them how that mountain was moved for you and it can be moved for them too. So I find myself now at a place where I've done a lot of healing. My journey has been something that has led me to this point to want to help the world be less broken. especially if you've gone through forms of trauma or hurt. It leaves a void there. And Jesus and God filled that void for me that I tried to fill with other things. And the thing is all these other hurting, broken people, they have voids too. And they're going to try to fill that with something. Addiction, alcoholism, depression, sexual sin, food. They will try to fill that with something because they are hurting. They don't want to feel that way. I know what that's like. So I feel like my job, part of my purpose and my calling is to show them that there is a better way. There's a better way to heal that hurt. There's a better way to cope. There's a better way to live and to be while you're going through your healing journey. So just know that there is a God that loves you. And it doesn't matter what you've been through, what you've done, what hurt has been put upon you. There's freedom and there's healing. And I'm proof of that in so many ways. As I share my heart with you guys on my page, I'll reveal little bits of more and more about myself. Today's message is just going to be that there is hope, there is freedom for you. I promise you, keep going. God loves you. I love you. I care about you. You can start somewhere and think, I just don't know how I'm going to get to that point. It'll happen. I promise it'll happen.